Explosive news is here. Get ready for a wild ride as we dive deep into the biggest stories shaking up the world. We're talking about the Grizzlies-Mavericks and their unbelievable claims, sparking a debate that has everyone talking. But that's not all. We're also breaking down whether Pep Guardiola has lost his magic touch, with Manchester City facing a massive fight to keep their season alive after some truly baffling decisions. And the transfer window is heating up. We've got Bayern Munich joining the race for a rising star, and whispers of a megadeal involving Sandro Tonali that could rock the football world. Finally, a huge blow for Bayern Munich as Nicolas Jackson faces a two-game ban that could impact their crucial upcoming matches. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're the first to know.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The Grizzlies-Mavericks obsession is driving me insane. Is the latest health craze all hype? We're cutting through the noise surrounding Grizzlies-Mavericks, a product making extraordinary claims about wellness and performance optimization. For years, the supplement industry has been a minefield of exaggerated promises and fleeting trends. The Grizzlies-Mavericks phenomenon is the latest iteration, presenting itself as a revolutionary solution to a myriad of health concerns. Marketing materials are plastered with buzzwords like game-changing and breakthrough, creating an aura of scientific legitimacy that, upon closer inspection, crumbles under scrutiny. Researchers have spent weeks sifting through the available literature, finding a distinct lack of rigorous, peer-reviewed studies to support these bold assertions. Instead, the evidence base appears to be built on a foundation of anecdotal testimonials and small, methodologically flawed trials. This pattern is all too familiar in the world of health supplements, where initial excitement often gives way to disappointment as the scientific evidence fails to materialize. Even a structured investigation by colleagues yielded no significant objective improvements, with any reported subjective changes attributable to the placebo effect or normal biological variation. Furthermore, the safety profile for long-term use remains largely unknown, a critical oversight in the rush to embrace this new compound. The public reaction is a mix of fervent belief and growing skepticism, with health experts urging caution against unsubstantiated claims. Many are questioning the vast gap between marketing promises and scientific reality. Don't go anywhere, because what we uncover next about Manchester City's season could be even more shocking. And then, we're diving into the high-stakes world of football transfers, where Bayern Munich is making a bold move. Has Pep Guardiola lost his magic touch? Coaches' muddled selections leave Man City facing huge fight to keep season alive. Manchester City's Champions League hopes are hanging by a thread, and the spotlight is on Pep Guardiola's controversial team selections. With a daunting 3-0 deficit against Real Madrid heading into the second leg of their Champions League tie, the usual pre-match preparations for Pep Guardiola would involve intense tactical sessions and motivational speeches. However, in a move that has baffled many, Guardiola opted to give his players a day off just before this crucial encounter. This decision is the latest in a series of selections that have drawn heavy criticism, especially in Europe. Despite his legendary status and numerous titles, Guardiola has a recurring reputation for overthinking big games, a perception he vehemently denies, but which is often backed by past tactical choices. From fielding an experimental front four for Bayern Munich against Madrid in 2014 to playing Ilkay Gundogan out of position in the 2021 Champions League final, his bold, and sometimes risky, decisions have often been debated. While his consistent selections were key to City's 2023 Champions League triumph, recent matches have seen a return to unpredictable lineups. The tactical setup against Real Madrid in the first leg disrupted City's usual rhythm, leaving them exposed, particularly in midfield, which led to them conceding goals. Guardiola's post-match comments, suggesting he wanted Madrid to feel City's presence, were seen by some as bordering on hubris, echoing past instances where his tactical gambles didn't pay off. Adding to the concern, his team then struggled against West Ham, dropping crucial points in the Premier League title race. Analysts and former players have questioned his approach, with some suggesting his desire to be the protagonist might be costing him in key moments. Fans are anxious as City now face a challenging run of fixtures, with their season potentially crumbling if Guardiola's selections continue to falter. Stay with us because the transfer market is heating up with news that could change the landscape of European football. And will reveal a significant setback for a major club that could impact their title ambitions. Gossip: Bayern join Anderson race. In the fast-paced world of football transfers, all eyes are on where the next big talent will land. Manchester United might have to fend off serious competition as German giants Bayern Munich are reportedly stepping up their interest in Nottingham Forest's promising midfielder, Elliot Anderson. The 23-year-old England international has been a standout performer, attracting attention from top clubs across Europe. This move could signal Bayern's intent to strengthen their midfield with young, dynamic talent, potentially disrupting United's transfer plans. Meanwhile, Newcastle United is bracing for potential drama as speculation mounts around midfielder Sandro Tonali. Reports suggest a staggering £100 million bid could be on the table, with Manchester United, Manchester City, Chelsea, and Real Madrid all rumored to be in the running. The situation echoes past transfer sagas, raising concerns about how Newcastle will navigate this intense interest in their star player. These transfer rumors are setting the stage for an exciting and potentially turbulent summer window. But before we look too far ahead, we've got some breaking news directly from the pitch that you need to hear. And we'll be wrapping up with a look at how Bayern Munich is being impacted by a crucial player's suspension. Suspended, Bayern Munich's Nicolas Jackson handed 2-game ban. A significant blow for Bayern Munich as striker Nicolas Jackson faces a 2-game suspension following a red card incident. Nicolas Jackson, the 24-year-old Senegalese attacker, has been handed a 2-match ban by the DFB Sport Court for a serious foul during Bayern Munich's recent 1-1 draw against Bayer Leverkusen. This suspension means Jackson will miss crucial upcoming Bundesliga fixtures against Union Berlin on March 21 and Freiburg on April 4, only returning to action on April 11 against St. Pauli. This comes at a particularly inopportune time for Jackson, who had been showing some positive form in recent matches before the incident. While Jackson is primarily a backup forward, his absence could still force adjustments for Bayern, especially with their star striker Harry Kane potentially needing support. The club will be hoping Kane is fully fit and ready to lead the line in Jackson's absence. This suspension adds another layer of challenge for Bayern as they navigate a critical part of their season. And that brings us to the end of another packed news update. Don't forget to stay tuned for our rapid-fire recap and your chance to win bragging rights in our comment section. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We covered the controversial claims surrounding Grizzlies-Mavericks, Pep Guardiola's tactical dilemmas at Manchester City, major football transfer sagas involving Elliot Anderson and Sandro Tonali, and that key suspension for Bayern Munich's Nicolas Jackson. What a show. If you loved this breakdown, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe for more daily deep dives, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, and tell us your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.